Well, what is going on? Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. I am at one of my favorite locations in the world, Last Mountain Lake, home of giant walleye, big pike, large carp. But today, or the next couple videos anyway, for this little series, we'll be pretty much just focusing on walleye and pike. Probably mostly walleye with some pike mixed in. I'm staying at the beautiful G&S Marina here that overlooks the lake basically right here. They have awesome facilities, which I will get further into as the series goes. Probably like the title says, there'll be something about the hunt for a giant walleye, hunt for giant fish, somewhere along those lines. In Saskatchewan, especially there, I guess I should say, in the central to southern regions, we have three bodies of water to come to mind for myself when you want to target giant walleye, big pike. Last Mountain Lake, which I'm at now, Lake Diefenbaker, and Tobin Lake. My plan this year, since I actually just got word today that our guiding season will be officially canceled. Boo, yes, I know. So my goal for this season here is to bring you a series to this channel featuring Last Mountain, Diefenbaker, and Tobin. The big three, in my opinion. And G&S was wonderful enough to put me up for my first trip of the series at Last Mountain Lake. So I'll be here for, I think, 3 nights. I have like 3.5 full days of fishing. It's like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So I've got today and then 3 other days yet. So yeah, giant walleye, we're literally going to throw everything at them. Bobbers, wraps, Acme hyper rattles, cranks, maybe jigs, soft plastics, the works. We're gonna toss everything we have. It's like got a nice breeze right now. It feels so good. It's supposed to get pretty hot next couple days, right? You guys like that hot, like all my videos lately? But a little bit of a breeze is gonna be nice. It's supposed to be really windy for at least one of the days. I'm still gonna go fishing. Maybe the filming will be to a minimal, but I'm pumped. Let's put the boat in the water. I gotta make a stop there at the store for some ice and some essentials, paper towel. I didn't bring paper towel. The store itself, you know what? Let's not just talk about it now. Let's just go to the store. So the G&S Marina store, this is actually their 30th year or over 30 years in business. This store has almost been around for as long as I've been alive. They have fillet station, washrooms, public launches. This is a provincial park, so you do need a provincial park pass. There's options for day, week, I think, or maybe 3 days, something like that, and then a year. I, of course, just do the year pass, and yeah, so let's go inside and grab a few essentials. Okay, like I said, paper towel, and they have all the grocery items you're basically gonna need, especially if you forget something. Look at this right here. You're gonna have a fish fry, little bottle of Frank's, tartar sauce, all the goods. This is awesome. Like I said, a little store right here. They've got fishing tackle and bait in that corner. Got some toys for the kids, cold drinks. You know how it is on these hot days. We should probably get a Gatorade for the boat, even though we have a bunch of stuff already. Let's grab that, and yeah. And we still are COVID days. I heard a rumor of July 11th that we will start to be able to take off masks. But for now, got my mask up, a couple more things and go. So let's get on the water. Well, nothing to it on the water. These launches are unreal, especially if you're a single boater having multiple stalls. You can dump your boat in, park your truck, get in. It's unreal. They do rent marina slips as well if you're interested in something like that. Fuel right here, which makes it a lot easier. You don't gotta take your boat into town to fuel up. One more thing I didn't mention before that I want to now is they also do guided trips for walleye, pike, carp. Rob catches giant fish, and obviously his crew too. He's got a crew of guides that work with him, and yeah, it's an awesome place if you want to make the trip and you don't have a boat and you want to get a guide for a few days. Super easy. The carp fishing is pretty cool. I know they have areas that they set up on shore and you fish like that. I don't know whether they boat to them or whether they drive to them or what, but they're pretty dialed. I'm not gonna lie, but it's my turn right now. This has been a super long intro. That's okay. I have no clue how many videos this series is gonna be. Let's go see if we can put a couple fish in the boat. The wind's starting to pick up. It feels nice. I love it. I'm just happy. Let's start with a slip bobber. Okay, we can't get anything going on the slip bobber and the leech. We haven't marked a lot of fish yet, but we're gonna pull out the tickle tail for a little bit and cast it around and see if we can maybe drum something up with that first. I'll be going back to a bobber for sure at some point, whether it's today or somewhere else in this trip, but I have a feeling a bobber is gonna pay off huge at some point. Just might not be right. Meow. Nothing on the swim bait, soft swim bait. So we're gonna try casting a crank for a little bit here. Let's try another technique. Let's try a little bit of a snap jigging here. Moved out to about 25 feet. Wasn't marking much in the shallows. Our biggest goal today is to catch something for supper, more than anything. I want fish for supper. If I don't catch a big fish today, it's all good. It's all about fish for supper right now. Oh, there we go. Well, that didn't take long. Trying this. Feels decent. Doesn't feel small. Just gonna get the boat turned here, a better angle with the sun. It doesn't feel that big either, but it could be supper. Could be supper. Oh, might be a bit too big for supper. Hard to tell. A little bit too big for supper. Probably should be netting him. Probably should be netting you. You're a little bit too big for supper, my friend. You are. Okay, well, we got our first fish anyway. Got a horrible sun angle, I apologize. About a 21, 22 inch or something like that. Little too big to keep. Whoa, see ya, buddy. There we go. Nice. Oh, a little bit better. He's pretty squirmy. Almost like I got him hooked funny. Just turning the boat again here. Just get a better angle for the sun. Trying to anyway. Feels decent. Feels decent for sure. Where are you, buddy? Come on, I'm trying to get this boat turned. Oh yeah. Maybe a netter on this one. This fish does not feel like supper at all. Unless I got him hooked funny. It almost feels like he's hooked funny. Like I don't feel head shake. Oh no, it's a good fish. It's a good fish. Maybe pike? If it's not a pike, it's a pretty big walleye. Oh no, that's a good walleye. It's a good walleye. That's a good walleye. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh yeah, not as big as I thought, but still nice. Still nice. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yes! Well, we didn't catch supper, but we did catch a nice one. I'm gonna put the trolling motor down for a spot lock here real quick, just so I can get a better angle for this camera. I got him in the net, he's nice and happy. Not a bad fish at all. I'll get a quick measurement, probably a 26, maybe 27, but probably 26. Get a quick measurement here. Probably 26 is my guess. 25 and a half. So not even quite 26. 25 and a half, but beautiful. Started slow, moved out to 25 feet of water and found some fish. See ya, buddy. Well, that was cool. That was cool. Very, very cool. Well, now that I got my trolling motor in, I think what I'll do is I'll actually go forward slowly with the trolling motor along this contour. And then if I mark fish, I can spot lock, or I can just kind of keep moving type of thing. But I'm gonna stay with a little bit bigger hyper rattle. I wasn't moving it that much, just kind of little slight twitches, or pops, I should say. Like not super aggressive rips like I do a lot of times. This was just nice and easy. Now they got a little bit better sun angle. That's right there, clown colored 28 gram hyper rattle. It's heavy, it's big, falls quick, it's dense, but it obviously works. If I catch one more, I'll put the flasher camera out here as well. I haven't put it out yet just because it's a little bit windier and the screen gets full of water all the time, and I'm gonna use it throughout the series, and sometimes I won't, obviously, but we'll see what happens. I might put it out if I catch one more, because I was marking some fish there, and the funny thing was I was actually marking them more on the down imaging than I was the 2D, so I'm not exactly sure why or what, but right now I'm just gonna slowly creep forward with the big motor, and then if I mark fish like I am right here, I'm gonna actually just kind of put it in neutral or reverse for a little bit, and then once I fall back on that mark, I'm just gonna hit the spot lock. This one's a little bit deeper. This one's 28 feet. It only took a matter of like 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours. I've got 4 rods out and stuff everywhere. It's always funny how it's like you come with a plan, and as soon as that plan doesn't work, you just start to scramble. I love it. I love it. Got him, got him. Wow, unreal. Just marked him too. He was on a little bit shallower, 25, well, a little bit shallower than I was. I was at 28 and I moved back to 25 where I caught those first 2 fish. Saw that mark. Nice, a little bit, the bark, a little bit smaller than I thought the mark was, but still a nice fish. Another 21, 22 inch or something like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna get the flasher camera going now that we got something going on here. That's deadly. See you, buddy. Flasher camera is now recording. So let's start working again. This one I need to put here so I can see. Okay, there we go. Let's continue. Let's continue. It's funny, that fish, like literally I caught it just as I put it on spot lock, like literally just I hit spot lock, and I was hardly moving it, like just hardly twitching it. It's nice that it's bait, it's like it falls so quick, you don't have to move it fast, that's for sure. Glass Mountain Lake truly is a fishery for giant walleyes, like giant. The 3 fish that I caught right now don't hold a candle to the wind what could potentially be caught my next couple days. Like I'm looking for 30 plus inchers. I'm looking for a 33 incher. I'm looking for a 35 incher. Oh, there, that mark just shot right down to my bait. Right down to my bait. Come on. Come on. Come on. That mark totally got interested in my bait. Big time. Shot straight down. It was hovering, all of a sudden it went straight down. It's still kicking around. How's it going? Oh, there we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. It took a while to catch that mark. It hovered, and all of a sudden it just shot straight down. And I watched it go down. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. This is a big one. I like to have a good drag on or a good solid drag for the hook set, and I like to back it off just a little bit. My net's kind of ready to go. Drag feels good. This is a big fish. That was so cool to watch. It just hover there forever. And all of a sudden it went down and showed interest for sure. Again, this isn't a luncher. That's a good one though. It's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh, it's right here already. It's right here. That's a good fish. That's a big one. That's a big one. I'm gonna get the 360 out of the way here. Not that I have to. It's a big fish. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. 27 feet of water. Spot locked. Amazing. Amazing. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. Come on. That's a big one. Yes! Come on. My net's all messed up. There we go. My net was all messed up. That's a big one right there. We'll get the hook out in the water and show it off. Amazing. Amazing. Bring it up for a quick measure first. That's a big one. And then we'll show it off. Actually, we'll show it off and then we'll measure it. Yeah, baby. There's a slob right there. I shouldn't say slob. It's nice. It's probably like a 28. It's not an actual true Last Mountain Giant, but it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, 28 and a half. 28 and a half inch fish, baby. Unbelievable. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Hyperrattle still in that. There she goes. Back down the depths. Well, that's what did it right there. Clown colored hyperrattle. I went back to the 28 gram after I broke a smaller one off in the rocks. This is the ticket. Right now, using it on a Battletech walleye rod from Savage Gear. This one is a medium power, fast action. I've got paired with 20 pound Sufix 131 G-Corp braid. And then on this one, I've got a 14 pound fluorocarbon leader, also by Sufix, and it's an advanced fluorocarbon. I got about probably, I'd say about 3-4 feet of fluorocarbon, and then I tie on a little barrel swivel here to connect the two. That'll just take away some of the line twists, not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, 1000 size reel, and yeah, life's good. What a start to the trip. Like, what a start. Awesome. 28 and a half, 25 and a half. The other one, a couple like 21, 22s. I'm still looking for that eater though. It was so cool watching that fish on the Humminbird, how it was like literally sitting probably, I'd say about 4 or 5 feet off the bottom. And it was just like a straight line, you can tell, just hovering there. And all of a sudden it was like it caught my lure caught its attention. It just like went right down to it. And then it probably took a good, I want to say 30 seconds, 45 seconds before I actually got it to bite. And I watched the mark kind of dance in and out there a little bit. And all I did was just keep kind of just twitch or hammering the bottom with it, right? Like sometimes I'd do some little pops, and then when nothing was happening, I'd give it a big pop to try to get its attention again. And I'll just kind of give it little pops, little pops, little pops. There's so many different ways to work these hyper rattles. You can bomb them out and snap them back. You can work them vertical, which is one of my favorite ways to do it, especially when you're fishing amongst rocks. Right now I've got some rocks in here, and if I was to cast it out, I'm going to get snagged more often, whereas if I'm fishing vertical, I'm not going to get snagged as often. You're still going to get snagged sometimes. You're going to break some off, you're going to lose some, but these walleye kind of just cruise these rocks looking for crayfish, and that's pretty much what this hyper rattle represents, is just a crayfish in distress. I think the nicest thing about staying out right at the lake, like I am at the G&S place today, is that I can fish till dark, and then I'm right there. I literally just got to put the boat on the trailer and nothing to it at all. I'm sure you can rent a stall and you can even keep your boat right at the marina itself, but I'll take it back and charge up the batteries and all that fun stuff. It's pretty ideal. I'm just happy right now. I think the night itself is just so beautiful. I've got the slip bobber out. It's 8 o'clock. I've probably got an hour and a half of fishing. I gotta find a fish to eat yet. That's it. I've only caught 4 walleye today. That's it. But they're all bigger than 21 inches. Only 4. It's been a slower day. But I'm not looking for action at all. I'm looking for big fish. I'm looking for giants. I've caught one big walleye, not a giant walleye, but I caught a big walleye today. 28 and a half. Still looking for at least one eater though. What a life. Well, back in the cabin, bet you didn't see that one coming. Look at, it's dark. I never caught another fish. So my plan to do a catch and cook tonight is a failure. I caught 4 fish today. This afternoon, I guess I only fished half a day. It was tough. But I caught some good bites, which is more than, or how should I say it? It's what I want to do. I'm looking for big bites, right? Like I'm not looking for a bunch of action. even though when I went to look for action and try to catch a supper fish, I couldn't catch it. Anyways, back to the cabin. This is my little cabin for the week here, or for a few days I should say. I'm dumping footage right now from today. Got my bed. I'm gonna go over to the shower and bathroom facility here in a bit, which I'll show you guys probably in the next video, I'm thinking. And then there's some more beds here where I have basically my stuff hanging out. We're charging Dakota lithiums there. The Dakota lithiums run my GoPros in the boat. I've got batteries charging there. And like I said, dumping footage. So I am going to have a smoky or something like that for supper. So that will, nothing exciting, so we won't do anything with that for this video. I do have some deer back straps with me, and then deer sausage. I'll probably do some kind of cooking adventure with that stuff. But for now, that's it. Day one, session one. I'm here for like 3 days. I'm hoping to do like maybe multiple videos if the fishing's good. Maybe it'll only be one video per day. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget, get outside.